I have a feral foster puppy who I can't touch, who I haven't touched in the month that she's been here, but I have to take her to the vet. And how do you take a dog and transport a dog that you can't touch? I'm not quite sure yet, but I'm going to take you along on this process because this is just part of rescue and part of having dogs like her, going through these challenges and overcoming these things. With dogs like Blossom, who are this feral, any sort of thing out of the norm or interaction with humans is likely going to traumatize her. But just like any other foster dog, she needed vaccines and she had to see the vet. To try to make this less scary for her, we wanted to calm her down as much as we could, and so the night before, I gave her a dose of trazodone. I can't touch her to give her pills, which is why I'm crushing it up and putting it in some wet food. And then the next day, about an hour before the appointment, I gave her another dose, in hopes that this would calm her down, which I'm not quite sure if it worked, but it was still worth a try. I'm trying to make these experiences smooth, but one of the hardest parts of it is getting her in the crate. Basically, with feral dogs, they want to be anywhere you are not. They will evade you at all costs because they don't want to be near you. So what I had to do is take the crate she's in and then close that, put her travel crate out, and then because I can't touch her, I just had to use the pen and basically corner her into going in there by making the space smaller and smaller and smaller so that the only option she had was to go inside. And I hated doing this. I hated scaring her, but I had to because this had to be done. I did have my neighbor come over and help me carry her out because she's just awkward to carry. She's shifting her weight because she's so scared. And then once we got her in my car, she calmed down a little bit. I'm honestly not sure if the trazodone did anything because she's just so feral. As you can see, she was not happy with me at all, but we listened to Taylor Swift on the way. And then at the vet, I got her there and the team carried her back. And unfortunately, she did not have a good experience. They had to use a catch pole to get her out and then pin her basically on a wall so they could give her the vaccines. Like I said, this is part of the feral dog journey, is exposing her to things that make her uncomfortable. I got her home and my husband hurt his back, so we can't carry anything, leave him alone. She was pretty terrified when she got back, but eventually she was able to calm down a little bit. I think she was just relieved to be back in her bed, and she took a nap, and then she was playing with a toy, which was actually one of the first times she's done this, which was great.